Well, maybe our current president can give us some confidence about the state we're in.
Got hairy legs. Got hairy legs. Got hairy legs. Hairy. Got hairy legs. Hairy.
Armageddon's on the way.
CNN.com headline, Biden has spent more than a fourth of his presidency working from Delaware, outpacing Trump's regular trips away. So there you go. Whoa, CNN saying that Biden is taking more vacations than Trump? How could that be? President Joe Biden spent the weekend at his home in Delaware, where he met up with his wife, other family members, and if they followed usual practice, Willow the cat and Commander the dog. He's so perfect.
Commander.
It's a familiar weekly ritual. Yes, it is. Lots of rituals taking place. As of this point in his presidency, Biden has spent more than a quarter of his time working from his home state of Delaware, either at his house in Wilmington or his Rehoboth Beach property. I don't know how to say that. Is that Rehoboth or is it Rehoboth? I don't know.
I don't recognize it. Yeah. I don't think I've ever read it before.
Yeah, nobody knows because Joe lives there. You know, they can't dox.
Maybe
Joe
it's sort of like maybe it's a hollow earth, like, realm. It's a realm beneath the crust of the earth between the molten core and the T-Rex zoo.
Yeah. Well, it goes through the amount of times he's visited Delaware, some of the numbers. And here's what's interesting. Here's what CNN says here. He has now surpassed even the getaway time of former President Donald Trump, so often criticized by Democrats for his regular departures from the White House to stay at one of his personal homes. Oh,
Democrats?
Was it criticized by Democrats? I mean, yeah, yes, of course they were criticized by Democrats, but CNN, you were like the number one platform peddling this idea of how look at Trump. Oh, he's back in his Florida vacation home, hitting golf balls when there's illegal aliens without shelter at the border or whatever it is, you know?
Chris Shilzilla is writing a book based on how much he paid attention to Trump, playing golf, things like that.
Right. At this point in his tenure, Trump had spent about 135 days at either his Mar-a-Lago resort in Palm Beach, Florida, or his home at his golf club in Bedminster, New Jersey. Trump also had spent 23 days at Camp David, compared to 64 days for Biden and 174 days away from the White House for Biden. So there you go. You know, it's just fun, Joe. And I like the header image. There's some press and Joe giving a speech, a talk or something on the beach. He's got shorts on. He's showing off those hairy legs. It's fantastic. But that's not all, Basil. He was seen at the local ice cream shop, as he's famous for now, walking around
classic
with his ice cream. And I'd like to try to have you decipher some of what he says here. Some of it is very audible, but this is just a 10-second clip of Biden at the ice cream shop.
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. I'm concerned about the rest of the world. Does that make sense? Can you explain that? Yes. Our economy is strong as hell.
All right. So the first part right there, just the top right here.
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar.
What do you think he's saying there?
Sounds like he's saying he's not concerned about the future of the world of what? He's not concerned about the future of something.
President Biden, didn't your mother teach you not to speak with your mouth full, especially with ice cream? Come on now.
Oh, is there ice cream dripping out of his mouth as he's saying this?
I don't know about dripping, but he's definitely got some food in his mouth, which is whatever. But the line was, I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. That's what he's saying. But what came out was,
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. I'm concerned about the rest of the world. Does that make sense? Can you explain that? Yes. Our economy is strong as hell.
So if you can,
I'm not concerned about the strength of the dollar. I'm concerned about the rest of the world.
Yeah, well, because the U.S. dollar is the dominant force around the world, obviously.
For now,
very Trumpian thing to say. Strong dollar. And then the fact that somebody says, "Can you explain that?" And Joe's response is, "Yeah, the economy is strong as hell." And I would, I would say, hell seems to have definitely put its fingerprint all over the economy.
That's a good point. Yes,
So
very
speaking accuracy
astute
again.
observation.
Yeah.
That is just a bizarre thing to say.
Yeah, well, that's been the whole.
Do you know who he's
presidency.
talking to? Was there a
Looks
a
like just
report, an article, or something?
It's some reporters or some impromptu people that are walking up to the president while he chomps
Somebody
down his
caught
ice
up
cream.
to him.
Yeah. So
Right.
there you go. In the meantime, because Biden, he's been busy. He has been doing things